What's poppin', people? It's Dante, currently going for a walk here, a little nature hike in Philadelphia. And so, whoa, look at the spikes on this tree. Yeah, there's so much novelty in nature. And yeah, I think there's something about the visual stimuli of watching leaves wiggle, watching flowers bloom and die and decay, and the different colors of the leaves and everything. Especially on a fall day like this, like check out all the leaves on the ground, right? It's so beautiful. It's such a beautiful place to be in the great outdoors and nature. And personally, I thrive in solitude. Personally, I thrive without plans, without anything, you know, set up for the day, or, you know, texting friends and setting up plans and, you know, all that kind of stuff. It's never been something I do. And even when traveling to new places and working on my photography, you know, I've always just followed my intuition. I've always just followed my gut and decided to go places on a whim. Like, for instance, joining the Peace Corps was a very spontaneous thing for me, and I had no idea where they would send me. And when I was told I'm going to Zambia, I just went, right? I packed up my bags and hit the road. And so that's just how I am. I'm very much a wanderer. You know, one could say I'm a loner. Definitely always kind of just on my own, but frankly, this to me is where I thrive. And, you know, being in an open space, having an open mind, having an open and free schedule, and the option to do this or do that, you know, that for me is what I love about my life, my personal life. It's the freedom to choose my own path, my own sort of schedule every single day, right? Where I don't want to be burdened by other people. As much as I love society and being around other people, chatting with people, meeting other photographers, going for walks, shooting together, maybe meeting with my old friends from when I was a young boy. For instance, I still keep a connection with friends that I've known since I was like in preschool. You know, I've known some of my best friends since I was 4 years old. And you know, while I love society, I also love the peace of nature. And because of this, I've essentially decided that Philadelphia, it may just be paradise for somebody like me, right? Philadelphia is paradise for somebody who enjoys the chaos of urban life. Obviously, I'm a street photographer, so I love being around people, photographing people, humanity, etc. But at the same time, I love going for a nature walk. You know, I love being by myself just under a tree and just sort of walking on paths like this. And I mean, you could argue that other cities have this available, but it's really unlike anything when you come to Philadelphia and you realize how many beautiful green spaces we have, right? Where we have two rivers, the Schuylkill River that I'm walking along now, the Delaware River. We have so many parks throughout the city itself, but then there's Fairmount Park, which I'm currently walking through, that expands all throughout this area of the city. And it is so big, and there's so much to do in these parks where you can be lost in a crowd, right? And sort of in the chaos and the hustle of Philadelphia, but then find yourself on the side of a cliff by yourself, sort of just gazing out towards the horizon. And I don't know, like there's something about this city that has its own charm. Check it out.